Hello, hello, hello. Oh, am I on? Hello. Oh, I'm on. Okay. Hello, y'all. It's your girl King Mo. Welcome back to Glow with Mo. Um, I have this quick. I bit my lip. I have this quick thing I want to say. I'm about to eat dinner, but I wanted to say this while it was fresh on my mind, and I thought I would share it. You guys see, I'm ready for bed and everything. But I wanted to share it with my YouTube family. How are y'all doing? First of all, how are y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I am so sorry I have abandoned you guys, but I hope you guys are still rocking with me. I hope you guys still love me. Because I love you guys. I just been all over the place, very busy. Check out my TikTok. I have TikTok. I have Twitch. I have, you guys know what I have, but I have TikTok, Twitch. Check me out. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Hold on, y'all. I just want to get to so I can see the chat. I have TikTok. Boop. Okay. So I just have this quick message. It's not going to be long. I just freaking bit my lip really hard and it hurts because my food is here and I don't want to let it get cold. So, my dinner. Anyways, so I wanted to talk really quick about confidence, and I just wanted to give this message to whoever it is, whoever is struggling with their confidence or who just needs to pick me up. It was just on my mind, and I wanted to share with you guys because I feel like, I'm sorry, y'all. I freaking bit my lip. Being greedy. Anyways, I wanted to share it with y'all because when people talk about people who are not confident, they always make it seem like, you know, it's they talk to them so harshly. I feel like people talk to people who are not confident so harshly. Oh, you attracted that experience because you weren't confident in yourself, and you know, blah blah blah. They just kind of it's sometimes I feel like it's counterproductive because if you want somebody to be confident, the last thing you want to do is shit on them. Why are you shitting on me? I'm trying to learn how to build, and every time, just because somebody doesn't have confidence doesn't mean that they're a bad person, and just because somebody doesn't have a confidence doesn't mean that it's necessarily it's their fault. Like maybe they weren't taught to be confident, maybe they don't know what confidence looks like, right? Everybody doesn't grow up in that type of household. But you know, it is your job to figure that out. I will say that, you know, but it takes time. It takes time. So what I do want to say, because I'm not going to be here long because my dinner is getting cold as we speak. If you are struggling with your confidence, that does not give people the right to treat you like shit. It doesn't give people the right to take advantage of you because you're still trying to learn yourself. Because you may not know that that's not, you know, that's beneath you. You get what I'm saying? It is not okay and it's not right for somebody to come into your life and emotionally take advantage of you, abuse you, however you want to say it, because you struggled with confidence. Okay? It doesn't give other people the right, if they're struggling with their confidence, to treat you like shit. Because sometimes you have people who abuse because they don't have confidence. And there's people that sometimes get abused because they don't have their confidence. They get taken advantage of. There's people who, I'll say this a little bit lighter. There's some people who take advantage of people because they don't have confidence. And there's other people who get taken advantage of because they don't have confidence. And it's not right. And my thing is, a lot of times when you're trying to build your confidence and you have all of these things in your ear, people saying, oh, they don't like you because you don't have confidence. You're not getting these jobs because you don't have confidence. It's all these reasons of you don't have confidence, so your life is the way it is. It's blaming instead of building the person up. And so I just wanted to come on here because it just hit my mind when I was cooking. It was just like, we do this to people all the time. He don't like you because you don't have confidence. She don't like you. It's not about anybody else. It's not about anybody else. Make sure y'all like the live if y'all are in here. I would highly appreciate it. But it's not about that. And if you are struggling with your confidence, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a weak person. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve beautiful things and to be treated well. And on the flip side, it doesn't give you an excuse to treat people like shit. It doesn't give you an excuse to drag people through the mud because you're not in a place or you don't feel confident within yourself. It doesn't give you the right. Because there's two parts of that. There's two types of people when it comes to the confidence. But who I really want to talk to is those who struggle with it and get taken advantage of. It's not okay. And when you begin to build your confidence, understand that your confidence is something that nobody can take. So that's where you start to build. If you don't understand how to build your confidence, it's about you're building your confidence in things that nobody can take from you. So if you're building your confidence based off what your bank account is, you're never going to be completely confident. If you're basing your confidence on the types of shoes that you're wearing, you're never going to be confident. If you base your confidence on the type of job you have, you'll never be confident. If you base your job, your confidence on having a man or having a woman, you'll never be confident. You build your confidence on things that nobody can take from you. That's inner work. That's your character traits. Who are you at the end of the day? Not what you have, not who you know. What do you stand 10 toes down on? What is your purpose? How do you treat people? What kind of business do you stand on? What's your integrity? What are the things that you believe in? What are some philosophies that doesn't matter? Nobody can offer you. It doesn't matter how many dollars they have. Nobody can offer you anything to go against what you believe in. You wouldn't sell your soul for it. That's how you get your confidence. By making decisions that you can sleep at night, that you can look in the mirror. Now, do we make decisions? The thing about it is when you don't have the confidence yet, do you make some decisions that might not be for your highest good? Absolutely. Absolutely. And in those moments, you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself because you can't beat yourself up off of things that you didn't know previously. But to build your confidence, to move past that, you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror. What are your non-negotiables in life? And they may change as you age, right? Because your priorities change. What you value changes. But there's core things that just don't change. That is set and solid. This is the type of person I want to wake up and be. Because why you need to have something, the reason why your confidence needs to be built in that manner is because People are going to always come in and try to humble you when you are confident. They're going to try to tell you who you are, what you're not. They're going to try to take opportunities from you. You might go broke. You might be talked about. People, when you're confident, are going to try to knock you down, even if you're not bragging. And so what that means is that you need to have, of course you need to self-reflect, but you always need to be like, to have the set of values, and you know, this is who I am and this is how I move, even if everybody doesn't see it. And I know this about myself. And so whatever they're saying. Because projection is real. Projection is real. People will try to break you down. Life will try to break you down sometimes. Life will drag you. And so what I'm saying is, begin to look at, what is it about me that is solid? That I know no matter what, this is how I'm going to move. This is what I believe in. This is how I'm going to conduct myself. This is how I'm going to carry myself, even in my weakest moments. Even in my weakest moments, my lowest moments. So that's where you begin. Sit down. Who do you want to be? What do you believe in? I'm not saying that you have to beat yourself up about maybe past decisions that you made, because a lot of time we are not taught, some people are not taught confidence. Everybody's not taught to be confident, because everybody's parents are not confident. Everybody's grandparents are not confident. So sometimes our elders don't even understand that. They don't know what it means to start over, to be confident, to be 40 and start over, to be 30 and start over. They sat in wherever the life that they created in their 20s and they stayed there. No shade. And even if you're older, even if you're 50 and 60 and you was never taught confidence, to step out on a limb, to start over, to become a student again, it's never too late to begin to do that now. It's never too late. And we see it all the time. And I think that it's so important to see people like that. That's why I always talk about Tina Turner. Tina Turner got remarried at 75. Like, that's dope. And we need to see people at every age starting over, getting remarried, trying new things, being confident in themselves. Because it sets a tone for other people to say, oh, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I can be a confident person enough and have confidence myself to do things that I've always wanted to do, to be a person that I've always wanted to be. Because we're really never stuck. Only mentally. So if you struggle with your confidence, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you lame. It doesn't mean that you ain't that or that. Okay? It don't mean none of that. Okay? It means that now, who is it that you want to be? If you don't really know, right? Because sometimes you don't have confidence because nobody has spoken life into you. Nobody has told you, wow, you have beautiful eyes. You never knew. But it's not for other people to tell us. Look in the mirror and begin to speak positivity over your life. You may not know what your strengths are. You may not know what makes you you, but that's when you start to try new things. That's when you take your time and you take time to yourself as best as you can to begin to rebuild who am I. Doesn't matter who I was back then. Who am I now? And who do I aspire to be? And confidence is that nobody can tell you who you are because you have worked on you. So I just wanted to give that message because I think sometimes we're just really harsh on people who do not have confidence. We're always talking about, nobody wants a not confident person. And it's like people who are not confident don't need to hear stuff like that because it really doesn't matter who wants who. It doesn't matter if a person doesn't want you because you're not confident. You got to want you. It don't matter about that. Who cares? You could be a confident person and somebody still don't want you because you're confident. Hello? Okay? So I just wanted to encourage people, take your time and begin to build yourself. It's a slow experience. And it can be a shaky one at first. So give yourself grace. Start talking to yourself nice. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're not confident in your body, whatever. Take your time. Confidence is built, especially if it was broken. Confidence is built. So it's brick by brick. All right. So I love you guys so much. I just wanted to bring this to you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I am going to be coming with some haul videos and some fashion videos, so be on the lookout for that. I'm about to eat my dinner, okay, because it's getting late. And make sure you like the video. Share it with your peoples, okay? I love you. I'll be back soon. I don't mean 3 weeks later. I mean soon. All right? Love you guys. Long time. I'm over and out. Bye.